All right, now in this video, we're going to talk about expanding a campaign using banner ads on the Google Display Network and in your remarketing campaigns, okay? So I'll show you how to set up your remarketing campaigns and your display network campaigns as well, but I want to show you some of these banner ads, and again, they're called image ads by Google. So when you go in and you set up your display network ads, you'll see it says image ads, but I call them banner ads because that's what they're kind of known as, is banner ads. And so any website that you go on where you see a banner ad, a lot of the times those are Google banner ads. As a matter of fact, it's estimated, I think, that out of 20 websites, probably about 5 to 10 of them will accept Google ads, and Google banner ads is what I found to be the most effective of those type of ads that you're going to run on the Google Display Network. You can run text ads, same way as we've been running ads, just simple text ads. But when you're on a website, like let's say on a blog, and you just see a little text ad in the bottom right hand corner, it's a very, very low click-through rate, whereas the banner ads have much more visibility on a website and get much, much more clicks. So Google Display Network is a huge source of traffic. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second. It's a huge source of traffic, and with banner ads, you can really get your message out there very, very quickly and really dominate a certain area. So let's get into it. Banner ads are they're like a billboard, except way, way better, because you're not stuck in a 6-month contract like a billboard will get you in, right? And you could turn it on, you can turn it off at any time. You can have it only run during the times that you want it to run, right? So again, like for example, from 1 a.m. to 6 a.m. or from midnight to 6 a.m. in the morning is not a very good time actually to be running ads. As a matter of fact, you know, the quality of lead and the amount of leads that you'll get during that time will probably be very low, and you still might get clicks. So the clicks around that time are found to be not as good. So again, imagine having a billboard that you can only pay for when people took action or clicked on it or showed interest, and you only had that billboard, you're only paying for that billboard at the exact times that you wanted to, right? And that's what this really is. These banner ads are like a billboard on a website. When people are looking at a website, they're going to see your banner ad, sort of like how they would see a billboard when they're driving down the street. So here's the great thing about banner ads again, is you can choose the websites and or the keywords that you want to target on the Google Display Network. So remember, I already showed you how to set up a Google Search Network campaign, and we called the campaign Search, and then we would set up a separate campaign here called Display Network campaign, and then we'd actually set up a separate campaign again for remarketing. So in the end of the day, if we're expanding our campaigns, our Google campaigns, we would have at least 3 campaigns. We'd have the Search Network campaign, the Google Display Network campaign, and the remarketing campaign. At a minimum, you would have those 3 campaigns if you have an expanded account that you're working on. So again, I'll show you this in a little bit, how you set up, how you basically can choose the websites or keywords that you want to target on the Google Display Network. You can also obviously target only people that are viewing a website from your local area. So again, if you want to only show your ads to people that are viewing websites in your particular city, you can do that. I mean, this is just really, really amazing thing. You're going to get a lot more clicks on the display network with your banner ads. You're going to get a lot of clicks for a lower cost per click. Okay. However, you need to know that it's not as high quality of a lead as Google search leads. Okay. Remember, we spoke about the difference here. When someone is searching on Google, right? If someone's searching for an attorney, searching for a mortgage lender, you know, searching for a particular need that they have in Google, and they find your ad at the top of the page, they click on it, they go to your high converting landing page, and they call you. I mean, that's about as high a quality lead as you're going to get. That's someone who's looking, you know, someone searching for a chiropractor, like we said, is probably looking to hire a chiropractor, go to a chiropractor that week. Okay, so Google search is the highest quality lead that I know of, hands down. So right now what we're talking about with the banner ads are sort of like billboards, but again, they're much better than billboards. You'll get a better return on investment on banner ads than you will on billboards, because you can choose the websites, you could choose the keywords. So assuming like on a blog, right? So let's say you're a mortgage lender, you could have your ad only appear on Realtor.com if you wanted, or you know, certain real estate websites where people are searching for homes or something like that. Or if you want to try to target people who are looking for refinances, you might target websites like Home Depot or Lowe's, where you know a lot of homeowners are searching those websites potentially, right? So you have a really very much more targeted than just putting up a billboard and hoping, a bunch of people drive by. So much more targeted. You're only targeting people in your area. And so again, like I said, you're going to get more clicks for a lower cost per click. So, if you're typically paying $7, $8 a click, on the search network, you might only pay $1 or $2 a click for your banner ad clicks, but it's not going to be as high quality of a lead. So keep this in mind. Typically on the search network with my landing pages, the ones that you see from the landing page builder, typically you'll get about a 10 to 20% conversion from the search network if it's a good targeted campaign. So out of 10 people that search your 10 people that click and go to your landing page, out of every 10 people that hit your landing page from the search network campaign where they're searching you, they're searching chiropractor Las Vegas, they're clicking on your ad, they go to your landing page, about 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, right? About 10 to 20% of those people will call and take an action on average. That's my stats. I can't vouch for anyone else other than myself, but that's about what I've seen from the search network. Now with the banner ads, it's much, much less than that. You might only get one call for every 20 clicks on your banner ads. However, remember that you're paying less for the banner ads per click, so it still is more traffic. So this is why you don't start with this. Remember, you start with the focused search campaign, which brings you the high quality leads, and then as you're expanding, you expand to this because you could still get a lot more traffic and a lot more leads from this. Now, another thing that you really need to know here is that you can spend a lot of money on banner ads if you want. For example, I had a client that was spending about $10,000-$11,000, let's say, a month on the search network, and then was spending another close to $15,000 on banner ads, okay? So it just goes to show you, and he could be spending even more, by the way. There's almost no limit to how much you could spend with banner ads because again, you want to start focused. So at first, when you start your banner ad campaigns, again, you're going to be focused also. You're going to potentially choose the websites that you want to have your banner ads show on, or you're going to be choosing your keywords. So for example, if there's a blog that's talking about mortgages or the HARP refinance, then you would have your ad show for that keyword because the keyword HARP or the keyword refinance would be on that page, so that would trigger your ad to show on that page. So that's how it works with the keywords. So again, if that keyword is on that page, then your banner would be triggered to show on that page if you target specific keywords. Or you could just choose a specific website and then your banner will run on that specific website. If that website accepts Google Ads, of course. Not all websites do, but many do. So the thing is, again, you can, depending on how broad you want to go, I mean, there are personal injury attorneys, right, that have billboards all over town, spend lots of money on TV advertising and all that sort of stuff. Well, this is a far more effective way for them to spend their money, and they could probably spend 15, 20 grand a month in a major city if they wanted to on banner ads. So it's a huge source of traffic. It's a huge way to expand. Whereas, for example, if someone is searching for a personal injury attorney in your city, you might only be able to get there's only a certain amount of people searching for that per day, right? There's only a certain amount of people that are going into Google and typing in that search and then going to click on your ad. So after, $10,000, $15,000 a month, they might not even be able to spend any more on the search network, right? They might be spending as much as they could possibly spend on the search network, and that might only be 10 grand. But now when you add the banner ads in there, now they could be spending another 15 grand. So now they could be spending 25 grand a month. Of course, the numbers all have to make sense, and that's why you start focused, make sure they're getting results, then expand a little more, expand a little more, and expand a little more. And eventually, if they're just profitable across the board, then they just might want to have their banner ad running on every website for someone that's searching in their city, right? If they just want to dominate and be all over the place, they just might want their banner ads everywhere. They want everyone, if they're just getting billboards left and right or spending money on TV, then they might just want their billboard on every website for everyone in that town that's searching. So that's how you can really expand a campaign a lot and get a lot of traffic with banner ads. Now, I don't recommend, you don't need to go on any other networks or do any other type of banner advertising on other networks. You have so much traffic that you can get from the Google Display Network with your Google image ads. We call them banner ads here. The Google image ads, you can just get so much traffic that don't even think about going to any other, as far as I know, I don't need to think about going to any other networks or trying to run banner ads through any other networks that claim that they can get me great results. I know that that Google is Google and that I'm going to get what I pay for with Google. So I would stick to running my banner ads on Google. Now, you're in for a treat here, because I'm actually going to give you a proven high converting banner ad template. So you're in luck. I'm hooking you up with the exact template that's proven to work. Now here is the example of that template. I just filled in, this is not a real, I have not used this exact banner with these words on it, the California residents, if you've been injured, you may be entitled. That's not the point. The point of it is not for you to look at the words. The point is that this is the banner. So basically you just change the words on this banner, and there is your proven high converting banner. This banner, it's amazing actually. There was one client that I had that I created this banner for him, and he also had an ad agency that was all into, you know, branding and all this kind of stuff. And I said, okay, well, let's create a banner. Let's have them create a banner ad for us that is consistent with your branding message, and we'll split test it against this banner. Well, this banner doubled the amount of clicks as the professional, pretty looking ad agency, professionally designed banner had. So, and you know, this business is about getting clicks. You get double the amount of clicks, you get a lower cost per click, you get more leads. It's not about, you know, it's not about looking pretty. Obviously, some clients, some higher end clients do want to have that branding and all that, and that's fine. But what I'm telling you is that this is the proven banner that converts, that gets clicks. Okay, there's the 300 by 250 version of it, and there's the 728 by 90 version of the same banner. Okay, I'll go back to that one in a second. These are the two sizes of banner ads, 300 by 250 and 728 by 90. These are the two sizes that really get the most traffic on Google. So, you know, you don't need to go crazy creating 10 different banners in all different sizes to start out. I would just start out with a 728 by 90 banner and a 300 by 250 banner, which is exactly what these ones are. And this exact template that I'm giving you, that I'm hooking you up with, is in these sizes, 300 by 250 and 728 by 90, and that's what they look like. Okay, on this 728 by 90 one, in this example, I actually just had my graphics guy, I said, hey, take my high converting banner, and I just want to show him an example, so I'm just going to make something up. Just write in there, California residents, if you've been injured, you may be entitled to financial settlement. Call us for a free consultation to see if you qualify. It's actually a bit long for this 728 by 90. You might want to try to keep it to 2 lines instead of 3 lines there, and try to have the 2 lines be a little bit bigger. But even still, these banner ads, they just simply stand out. You know, a lot of websites have a white background, and this just stands out like crazy on those white websites, and that's why they get so many clicks. Now, one thing I will say that you notice there, the first word of this banner ad, I have California in all caps. So I would recommend that the first kind of word on your banner ad would be your city name or state name there, okay? So I put in California residents to show you as an example. This would be an example of banners that a California personal injury attorney could run, right? Is basically this exact banner. So if you have a client that's a California personal injury attorney, they can run this exact ad, and it would probably pull pretty well for them. So you could see though, what you want to do is you want to have, again, sticking with what I've taught you in the previous videos about having the city name or state name, preferably your city name if you're only targeting that city, have that be in all caps, kind of the first thing in the ad. So for example, if I'm in Las Vegas and I'm on a website, just some random website, could be, you know, CNBC or CNN or whatever random website I'm on, and all of a sudden I'm in Las Vegas and all of a sudden I see this banner that just pops off the page that says Las Vegas residents, attention, you know, or alert, December 2012, alert, January 2012, you know, what kind of some of the ad writing tricks I taught you in the last ad about using the word alert, but having the city and state or city or state name in the ad there. That's really the way to start it. But these banners are proven to convert, so you would simply put the city or state name first, and then you just write a little line here. And now what you do is you actually, because you're not setting up this banner campaign until after your search campaign has been running, right? You're starting with the search network, the focus campaign first. And what's going to happen is you're going to figure out which one of your ads on the search network is your highest converting ad, right? And you're going to take the ad copy from that high converting ad and put that here in the banner. right? So if your highest convert, so you, again, remember we talked about split testing 3 different ads, finding the winner, split testing more ads against those winners, finding the winner again, and after a couple weeks, after 2, 3, 4 weeks, you found your high converting ad. So take the copy from that high converting ad and use that for this banner ad. Again, having the city or state name in the banner, using this exact banner. And so as my gift to you, I'm giving you this high converting banner template. Again, it's a template. You don't use the exact words California residents if you've been injured. You switch that up. All you have to do is take this banner. And by the way, I don't use Photoshop or any of that kind of stuff. I'm not a technical guy. I have my webmaster and my graphic design guys, and I outsource all that stuff. I stick to what I'm good at, which is marketing and getting results from my clients. So all this kind of web stuff and changing this stuff, I always outsource it. So I don't know. Please don't ask me, hey, can I, how do I edit this banner by myself? Truth is, I don't know. So just send it to send it to some graphic design person or whatever it is. Just download the template here from next to this video or in the resources section where you'll find these banners here, and just send it to your graphics guy and say, hey, this is the exact banner. All I need you to do is change out the words in blue that are underlined there. Just change out the words in blue, and instead of where it says California residents, just change it to, and then you give them the copy that you're already using in your highest converting ad that you've tested and proven to be the highest converting ad. So that's a great strategy, and that's all you have to do is just tell your person to change the copy here in this ad and keep the template the same. This exact ad is proven to convert. All you need is the 300 by 250 and the 728 by 90 banners to start, and put in your copy, and boom, there you go. You're hitting right off the bat. And by the way, I don't know if you really realize how valuable this is, what I'm giving you right now, but you know how long and how hard and how difficult it would be for you to create your own banner ad from scratch, and how much money you would have to pay to someone to create a high converting banner that would convert better than this banner would. So I just want to tell you, I hope you can see here how valuable this really is. It might not look like some professional thing, but what I'm telling you is that the numbers don't lie. This banner ad gets clicks, and I might have just saved you, a ton of time and getting great results for your clients right off the bat when you might not have been able to get such great results with different banners. So I hope you appreciate that. I hope you see the power in this and stick to what works. This is a proven formula, so use these banners when you're ready to expand the campaign for your clients, and you'll get great results. And in future videos, we'll show you how to set up the campaigns and put these banners in there. But yeah, I hope this is so powerful. I wish someone gave this to me a while back. So go ahead and use it to your advantage.